Okay, we're going to grade the front of the short now. So I've got my traced out short, I've got my pattern, I'm aligning my pattern with the X. So I've got little marks on my pattern where I'm aligning it, and on the Y I've got a line that I can align to. So my first move is to increase the length from the hip to the waist. So I'm going to increase 6 millimeters. So -6 and 0 are my coordinates for this area. Marking in the pleat. -6 and 6.5 for the corner of the waist. So 6.5 and 6.5 down here at the hem, making sure it's nice and straight. I can mark in the corner of the waist and the pocket all the way down to the side seam. Then back to 0, maintaining my width of 6.5, and I'm going to increase the length 3 millimeters. So that's 3 and 6.5 for my coordinates here at the hem. I'll mark a little bit at the middle, and then I'm going back to my starting point to do the other side. So lining up again with my X and Y axis, 6 in the height, so -6 and 0, -6 and -6 is my next coordinate. So -6 and -6, marking in the centre front waist, and I'm going to mark in the notch. And then in the width of the crotch, we've got another 3 extra. So that becomes -9. So that's 0, down to 0, and -9. Making sure it's nice and straight. Marking in the crotch, the fork. Then I'm going to go back the 3 that I just increased and go down 3 to increase the inside leg. So my coordinate for this corner of the hem is 3 and -6. Okay, there's my little sections, and I'll join them together. At the waist. It's a little bit hard with the shadows. I hope that's not too difficult for you to see what I'm doing. And then blending between the points that I've connected. Okay, so you'll see here that I've had to blend between the two segments of the crotch area. That's my size 12. The previous one was my size 10. Now I'll do my size 8. So same amounts, the value is going to change from positive to negative and vice versa. So I'll start again from my starting point lining everything up. Once I've got that, I need to shorten the length from waist to hip this time. So it's down in the opposite direction, so it's +6 this time. I'm moving, marking in my waist notches. Then between centre and the side seam, I need to move a negative value, so it's -6 and -6.5. Make sure I've got that at the hem. -6 and -6.5. Mark the corner and around to the waist and the pocket. Then I'm going back to 0. I'm going to maintain my -6.5 and then I'm going to shorten it 3. So -6.5 in the width. My coordinates are -3 and 6.5. -3, -6. Positive -3, -6.5. That's correct. I'm second guessing myself. Like that little bit at the centre too. Then back to the start. So +6 and then +6 again to mark the centre front waist. And I'll also mark my notch. In fact, I can probably mark the whole length of that. Then back to 0, still making sure that I'm 6, but now increasing it to 9. So we're on 0 and 9. Marking the corner of my crotch. Back that 3 that I've just moved to make it only 6 difference between the cuff width, and shortening it by 3 as well. So that's 6 and -3. Sorry, I should say -3 and 6. Just trying to get this straightened. -3 and 6. There we go, all my little sections, joining them together to make my size 8. Blending at the fork again. And at the inside leg. And then connecting the hem. So there we have our short, and again, if I were to draw a line from the smallest size to the largest, each corner should intersect that line. If I've got a discrepancy and the corner doesn't intersect, it means that I've made a mistake and I need to go back and reassess what I've done. And each of these will be on the y-axis and here. And then the same thing with my notches. So all of those notches are on alignment. Those ones and those ones. So that's one size smaller and one size larger, 8, 10 and 12.